Alright guys, so I just wanted to run over some Seven Knights tips that I've learned from playing. I haven't been playing super long, probably like 2 months. This is my arena lineup.
Bow before my face.
So the first thing I'll talk about is team lineups, okay? So in the game there's a lot of different things you can do. Okay, there's arenas, castle rush, guild wars, adventure mode, social tower, raid, and special dungeons. Okay, so three of the ones that I want to talk about are arenas, raiding, and castle rush. Okay, so first of all, arenas. Arenas is where my focus is. Okay, I really like arenas. I find them to be one of the things that I enjoy doing the most in the game. And so in the game right now, it's a very aggressive meta. And a huge pairing in almost all comps right now are Lubu and Ace. Very important characters in Arena. And then Black Rose has become the #1 backliner, I would say personally, because you're not running a spike, and so you need somebody that's immune to debuffs, which is Black Rose. Yushin is amazing just for his ability to increase heroes' cooldowns, but also his passive is decreasing block rate by 50%. And then he's also immune to damage for 2 turns, but piercing kills him. Okay, but this is the attack I was telling you about. So inflicts 85% magic damage and an additional 20% of enemies' max HP, and increase the enemy skill to cooldown by 30 seconds. Okay, so that's huge. You get in 2 more abilities before they get in another one, and it just destroys teams. Next, let's talk a little bit about raiding and castle rushes. The lineups that you use are pretty similar. The #1 character for these is Shane. Okay, so Shane, because of her cooldown of this being 36 seconds, Soul Slayer, and then also equaling out with her passive, which is massively increased critical rate. And so she just does a ton of damage. I haven't fully leveled up because, again, my focus is more on arenas. That's where a lot of my resources go. And Castle Rush is pretty much the same. The standard healer to be used right now in both of these is Lina, because she gives an additional 50% damage to your entire team. And then I usually like to pair her with Guan Yu for the damage reduction. And then I always throw in Eileen and Ace as well on these teams, just because Eileen does 60% increased physical attack, and then Ace, of course, giving an additional 50% increased damage, also 50% decreased defense for the enemies. Tip #2 is fusion. Okay, something that newbies will probably not know too much about, but once you get a character up to level 30, and then +5 as well, as you can see here, you can do something called fusion, which you have to have somebody of an equal star value, okay, and also somebody that's +5, and then you can fuse these 2 characters together to make a 6-star character, or a character of a star level above that of your current star, of their current stars. Okay, so it can be any character under the sun, even 7 Knights if you're extremely lucky, which I have never been. And then the last thing I want to talk about is rank up and elements. Okay, so this is where you can make the character that you have into the next star level. But to do that, you have to have them at level 30 and +5, and you have to have the corresponding element of the same star value. Okay, so why is this important? Obviously because you want people to get up stars because it increases their stats, and also after you've gotten a guy up to 6 stars, you can transcend, which is something I wasn't planning on talking about, but we might as well. Transcendence is once you hit level 30 with 6-star +5, you can then level them up further past level 30. As you can see, my Yushin is level 38 right now. That is why I have another a 5-star level 30 Yushin. I just need the element in order to get him up to 6 stars, and then I can get my Yushin to level 40. Anyway guys, this is my first video I'm ever making, so hopefully that you find something useful in it, and I'll post more footage hopefully. So yeah, thanks for watching.